to go to different worlds than what one person's brain would plan for a session.
Did you never get right answer after the discussion? The real ones, the scientific one.
So what is the answer in this case?
Like what the math really is. Like if I just have 5 answers of this one, how do I take quizzes? Like there's no right answer from the teacher or something like now in my brain is a mass of all the math is 10 answers there and I'm
Bill, I think those are great questions. When they were having the conversation about what the poem meant to them, right? And the question was written, oh, this is about World War I, right? Well, I knew the poem wasn't about World War I specifically, right? It could be applied to World War I, but it wasn't specifically. Now, it was a moment for me to sort of decide as a teacher, do I interject here or do I wait and see what the class does? And typically in a class like this, somebody will know the context of the poem. And then there's a much larger conversation that happens about context. What was the original intent of the poem, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that that's the only answer, though, right? And that's why the class, okay, and what the class arrives at an understanding of the poem, okay, is as important as the original intent.
So how do we discuss, like, if I learn a science subject, like if I learn math, how do we discuss? Like, there's one right answer there.
Okay, you're right about that, but the difference now, I'm not a math teacher or a science teacher, I'm an English teacher. There's people in the room that could tell you what they do. I imagine it's about how you have a discussion about the process of arriving at that answer. And I'm getting the right nod. Yes, thank you. So that's really what the skill that you'll come away with in a Harkness math class that you would not get perhaps in another experience of learning. Right? Does that make sense?
And in this case, there is no quiz. What's expected of you is just that you come with something. You read it and you read it carefully and you come with something. Yeah, you're going to change your mind once you get to class and start hearing everybody else.
And in math, the teacher won't tell you the answer, but they'll lead you there. So you have to do the work, but they know just how to get you there, and they'll get you there.
I'd like to interject one other thing. It seems like you're sort of this idea. I can tell you're concerned. There's part of your question seems concerned about it. Is it the teacher just telling you the answer? Like, what is the math? And I think what's most valuable about this process is that we all had to sit here and struggle with it and think about it and figure out how to quickly read this for ourselves. Because he could have told us what he thinks the mask is, but truly, what value is that to you? For how long would you remember what the mask is in this random poem that was written by Paul Laurence Dunbar? I mean, maybe if you've got a great memory, you'll remember it for a couple weeks or something. But it's not really going to change your life that much to remember what the mask is. But what's going to change your life about this process is how you approach this and how you come to any sort of new problem, be it a poem, be it a math problem, be it a business problem you have in 30 years, where you're going to look at it and you know how to critically think into this process. And so I want you to think about more that being something you're looking to get out of Exeter, not so much what is the mask, what is the right answer. How do you get to the right answers just in general?